Hi everyone, my name is Ellie with Herbcraft by Ellie Apothecary, here with another timeless message. This is another one for those of you that consider yourself on the Ascension Path. I'm going to start with the Sacred Destiny. Hey, if you'd like to support the channel, it's free. Just tap the like button, drop an emoji, or share your experience in a comment. Really appreciate it. Circulates the messages, helps this little community grow. And if you'd like to go a step up, donation links in the description box along with other readings and playlists. I appreciate you. So, Sacred Destiny. There's so many different phases you could be at with the Ascension Path. So this could be the beginning, the middle, or some level of mastery, because there's really no end to Ascension. Okay. All are welcome. Yeah, go with the flow. Could be at the beginning of a spiritual awakening. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Apparently the truth. Let's pick one to read from the book. Inner Peace. Beautiful. Inner Peace. Page 45, which makes me think of an open heart, 4-5 or 405. Koi fish could be synchronistic. All right. The lily pond. So lilies are also possibly significant for you. Simply sitting next to a lily pond, watching the dragonflies soar overhead and looking at the luminous lily pads floating gently on the water while their translucent flowers open their petals to the heavens can fill one with a sense of profound and everlasting peace. Lilies grow in many countries and have been given a wide range of meaningness. However, one enduring image of the lily is the notion that out of the darkness and mud arises a thing of immense beauty and grace. No matter how much darkness there has been in your life, you can rise into enlightenment and profound tranquility. That's actually the lotus blossom, which is part of the lily family. So some of you may have heard the old saying, no mud, no lotus, right? 303 on the timestamp. Note any angel numbers. They could be synchronistic for you. Look them up if you feel called. So the sacred landscape wants you to know inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simplify your life, spend time in nature, and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. That's a beautiful message to start this reading off. So, seems we're going to talk a little bit about inner peace today. Okay, where would you like to go? Herb Crafter's Tarot. It's one of my favorite decks. 404 on the timestamp. Strength at the bottom. Okay, 411. Hope is on the horizon. 7 of Earth for some kind of investment you may have made. Highs are pages, Adelitas are knights, Madres are queens, and Curanderas are kings with the stack. The moon. In the description box, 8 of Cups is the moon sign that we are in right now, which is an Aquarius. This is a timeless message. 2 of Earth, 2 of Pentacles, and I just saw 450. We were just talking about open heart, right? 4-5. Making a decision with an open heart, choosing peace, I'm hearing. Walking away from things that upset your emotions with the Eight of Cups and the Moon card. So, Three of Fire. Yeah, expanding. 515 on the timestamp. Anyways, Moon's in Aquarius. Look to your book birth chart to see where you have Aquarius in your chart, to see how the energy of this reading might be affecting you more personally. 533, Madre of Fire, Queen of Wands. Could have something to do with how you are seen. Six of Air. Yeah, moving on to calm waters. This is also about balanced communication. 552 on the timestamp. Interesting. Very much the inner peace. I could almost imagine like this is the water right next to this koi pond. Sitting there writing a letter to someone perhaps to find peace, journaling to find peace. There's so many ways you could take that. Writing your intentions, Queen of Wands again. Interesting. Knight of Cups here. Journaling about your intuitive hits, I'm hearing. So some of you that have psychic abilities might want to start journaling your intuitive hits. That's very strong. Yeah, because it's going to lead to some big ideas with the King of Air right here, Curandera of Air. You might be constructing something through your manifestations. If you've ever heard of scripting or writing petitions, those are some things you might want to look at for manifestation. Awakening, this is also the Judgment card. It's going to wake you up to something. Okay, let's go on from here. Again with the Pentacles. What do you want to invest in? And also, it's time to stop looking at things that didn't pan out for you and start focusing on what you can invest in now. And by writing and from an inspired place your ideas, or speaking on them, communing with spirit about it, or a group or a collaboration, you can bring it into form, into the physical. This is a physical card. Pentacles, Earth. Okay. Yeah. And again with the books and the intellectual, learning how something becomes something. Again, their acorns are from the oak tree, one of the oldest, most ancient trees that also represents knowledge, wisdom, ancestral learning. A tiny little seed becomes many seeds, which grows to become an epic foundation, which grows to become a full harvest here. So keep focusing on what you know, what you're learning here with the book there. Okay. Because you're on to something, I'm hearing. You're on to something. Hierophant. You're being guided. You could also be a teacher. You could be teaching others how to do this. 855 on the timestamp. Yeah, don't focus on what you think you lack with the Five Pentacles. The song Talk by Bob Moses is playing right now. That could be significant, something you need to communicate that you want to invest in. Nine of Cups here. This has to do with the Ascension Path, so this is going to help you in some way, Spirit. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. 927 on the timestamp. The ultimate abundance and wealth. And that's also within Spirit as also Hermit within. Physical and spiritual. Yeah, finding the ultimate wealth within. High of Air. You've definitely been studying something. High of fire. Yeah, that's another beginner attitude, 1008 on the timestamp. That's also an emphasis on some kind of message coming in quick, possibly downloads, could be another person, could be a group, collaboration. Wheel of Fortune, something very fortunate that's going to help you on your destined path, I'm hearing. Let's see. Wow. Ace of Cups. For some of you, it's something that's going to fill your cup as far as love goes, or appreciation, or self-love. This could also be love from another person, 1044 on the timestamp. Okay. Completion of some kind of protection of some home and family, I'm hearing. Some kind of love that'll help you feel stable in your home environment. Again, it's easier to manifest when you are in a state of inner peace, but in order to be in this inner peace, you have to experience the chaos in order to become better at being in chaos. You have to experience it. Unless, of course, you're one of those bizarre people who do not feel things and can stay calm no matter what. In that case, well, you're different breed. Most people are not, though. So, meditation, of course, can help you with this. Five of Cups. What's this about? Strength. Yeah. Finding strength through the times that you don't feel like you have a lot. When you don't feel supported, like you don't feel like you have a lot emotionally available to you. Perhaps that's why this Ace of Cups came out. It's an offer from Spirit. All aces are blessings. Claim them if you want. Okay? You've had to be very strong through some very hard times. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timestamp. Leading up to something here. Also, subconscious integration, foundations. This is definitely an emphasis on, I feel like a lot of you have had to learn how to be a hell lot stronger through the ebbs and flows of life, the peaks and valleys, in order to get through your ascension path. Or it's what you recently went through in your last peak. Let's talk about that, Spirit. Oh yeah, star right there with healing. 1311 on the timestamp. Little seeds, branches. What does that make you think when you look at it? I see the cosmos in the background, and then I see the rooting in the middle with the stones. It's actually kind of reminding me of an oak tree a little bit. I'm hearing in order to find your star power, you need to find what roots you. Interesting. And yes, writing, journaling can help you do that. You can also decide what kind of path you want with your destiny. Ace of Air, 1414 on the timestamp. What's your truth here? That's a gift from Spirit of truth and clarity. This will help you find that. I feel like a lot of you who have went through this last elevation, we'll call it, learn how to come out of heartbreak there with the Three of Swords. Yeah, Kurandera of Earth, 1444. This King of Pentacles. You've accomplished something really big here with the shadow work, with the getting real with yourself, with journaling about your experiences, or manifesting. For some of you, this is about actual tangible wealth, that you are coming into because of your efforts with the spiritual, which again, it's a blend of both. I did a shadow work reading message 1515 just before this. Wow, this just shot off the Chariot. Some of you are shooting off in a new direction. You're going quick. Get ready. Two of Cups, some kind of partnership here. This usually represents deep soul love or best friend or communing with spirit on a deeper level. So for some of you, I feel like spirit is guiding you to this new partnership, and it's not necessarily love, so don't attach. 1544. For some of you, it is, though, with the Knight of Cups. Okay, we'll do a love specific reading in another reading. For some of you, it's love of your work with the Eight of Pentacles here. Four of Fire, it's love with a new spiritual community. It could be all of the above. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It could be many things, okay? Don't mind my hair. I'm finally growing it out again. It's a little whatever. Hey, Temperance, look at that. Coming into balance. And look at that. The Empress with your divine feminine nature. Some of you have had to balance your divine feminine nature. Okay. Make a decision here with the Two of Swords, Two of Air. It's been very difficult for you to decide with these emotions. And then right there, Five of Pentacles that have put you in lack. Nine of Swords here have kept you up, sleepless nights, but you've done a lot of healing here with the Star yet again. Six of Earth. This is equal give and take. This is 1655 on the timestamp. This is something that you have come into balance with, okay? You're able to give and receive from your community. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's balancing out this divine feminine energy. And gender is nondescript in tarot. We all have different sides to us, all right? Community with the Four of Wands here. There's some kind of celebration I'm picking up on. Yeah, Queen of Wands, yet again, right there. Something you've manifested. Also, some people are celebrating you for how magnetic you've become. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, and how independent, and wow, with the Curandera of Earth yet again. 1740, new beginnings and celebration. 740, 7-4, 4th of July in the States, celebration, fireworks. Hey, let's go. Three of Water, Three of Cups, celebration right there yet again with your community. This is not a joke. Also, this is your justice, in case you didn't know, because Eight of Air right there, Eight of Swords. I'm getting chills, by the way. You overcame being stuck up in your head. You took the blindfold off and you figured out how to lead your own life here. You had to go inward as the Hermit. Holy wow. And the Emperor card. You are in divine balance with your masculine and your feminine. Not masculine. I said masculine. I don't know why that came out as masculine. That was for somebody that was very strange. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, you're leading your own life. You also know when to receive. You are in balance. And that's also how you're able to receive this equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles in your community. And this is celebration. Okay. So, yep. Six of Wands right there. You're being seen for this. Whatever you've been through, it has elevated you. Interesting. This was right on the top, upright, while the rest of the deck was down. Has something to do with your work. It's being seen. 1909. So you are in a time of celebration. And if you aren't yet, keep up the good work, because, and that's what Eight of Pentacles is also, is doing the work. You're about to have a celebration. Yeah, and you might be receiving a message about it. Any last words on this? We're going to keep this brief. Ten of Fire. The burdens are done. Emperor. You took authority of your own situation. You ascended. You're stable. You're balanced. You're whole. Get ready for the next phase. Spirit's already guided you out. Inner peace is yours. Many blessings, y'all. Bye.